Hi, Jody.
Hi.
Now I'm sorry, I gotta. Hello, I record again. Okay, I put record button, so now I'm start over again. Okay. Hello, guys. Today I introduce you guys to to you guys Macau. He is CTO of Clean Carbon Project, and I understand a lot of investors out there not even understand and knowing about Clean Carbon project in the market. Okay, so I know a lot of you guys don't know much about the project, how and has this been, and a lot of people not even know their group, like Telegram group, Instagram, a Twitter or their website. So if you guys miss out of this project, you guys more than welcome to send me a questions, and I will send you guys the links to get in any of that group to keep up with information from Clean Carbon. Clean Carbon here to introduce to you guys about pollution of our human waste, and Clean Carbon will try to take care of that. And we have a lot of improvement that has been already exists. The plan already exists, and all the approval from government and for the plan is already done. So if you guys have any questions, Macau can give you guys an answer today. And like I said, like 4 days later, I maybe have another MA with CEO of the project. And a week later, I can have another AMA, with CMO marketing of the project. So you guys more than welcome to ask any question you guys like to. And I'm here to present a CTO. He pretty much director of the project. Okay, we have a long talk last night. We have a lot of the idea comment to let people know more about Clean Carbon project. Okay, if you guys want to visit the website to read the white papers and the roadmap of the project, and we try to keep up the roadmap run the way it's supposed to and get there, you guys can visit cleancarbon.com. .io to read, to know more about Clean Carbon. Okay, you guys can get in a Telegram channel, Twitter or whatsoever. Just send me a link, and then I will provided all information that you guys need. Okay, and today I'm here just kind of stay between, and then I should listen to you guys, and anyone have questions, more than welcome to ask Macau. Okay.
Yeah, I can maybe just say a few things. Like, thank you for having me, guys. I'm just I'm an open book, so any question you have, just please feel free to ask, and I'm gonna be happy to answer. So.
All right. Hi, Macau. Again, this is Judy, and I'd like to take this time to welcome you and thank you for taking your time to spend some time with us and answer the questions of the community. I collected some questions from the group and the community, and I will be asking the questions with you and trying to translate it to Vietnamese for the community here. Great. So before we get started, I know maybe we have a couple of new people here that is brand new to Clean Carbon for the first time. Can you tell us a little bit about your project and how you get involved in this project?
Yeah, sure.
Judy mới hỏi Macau là cho những anh em nào mới vào mới vừa biết đến cái Carbon đó, Clean Carbon, thì cho chút xíu về thông tin về Clean Carbon là cái gì và làm sao mà anh Macau này làm việc với lại Clean Carbon. Go ahead, Macau.
Yeah. So Clean Carbon is the project that combines decentralized finance, DeFi, and waste to energy installations. So waste to energy installations are the systems. These are physical installations that take waste, any kind of organic waste. It has to have some kind of organic content. It could be anything from like a plastic, car tires, food, household waste products. And you just put these things in, and you get energy out of it. So this is not burning. It's a ultra high temperature gasification. So it's a process that heats up all the content to the very high temperature, around like 1,100 degrees, and converts it into syngas, which is a high source of energy. So at the end, you convert waste into pure energy. This is the idea, and we combine this like a physical installation with the blockchain, with the token infrastructure, because we have unique business model, and just combining these things together, it just offers so many possibilities and solutions for the world. So this is just the basic introduction. And, and my role is I'm the CTO of the project. So I'm responsible for everything related to the token part, from building the smart contract. I'm also helping with marketing and just in general tokenomics of the project, partnerships, these kind of things. But so my part is more like the token side, while our CEO Udo is responsible for the physical installations.
Great. Okay, Macau là một người CTO là của công ty Cleancarbon. CTO là cho là Chief Technical Operator, right? Chief Technical Operator.
Chief Technology Officer, yes.
Yeah, và Cleancarbon là một công ty mà họ lấy những cái rác giống như là nhựa, bánh xe, hoặc là có thể cũng là phân đồ này kia, họ đẩy qua, họ làm thành một cái gas, nó gọi là syngas, để mà xài lại cho trong cái cộng đồng đó. Cái đây là tóm tắt là một công ty như vậy. Okay, here's the first question today. We're going to go in more detail of the plan. The first question is, we heard that you have two machines that is trying to be built for the T6 and T25 on the Canary Island. Do you know when will that start? And let me translate the question. Judy có hỏi là công ty họ có được hai cái order, một trong một cái máy T6 và T25 đó trên cái Canary Island, thì chừng nào họ mới bắt đầu cái công trình này? Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, so we are in the middle of the process of finalizing the last steps for the construction license and everything. And the first installation is going to be built in the Parque Tecnológico, where there's our main office, and it's going to be T6. So this is going to be the first installation for the research and development applications. And we are very close of actually starting the constructions. I think in the next week, I think it's around like 15th. No, I think 19th. Around 19th, our CEO is going to go to Croatia, to our producer of the installation, just to see it in action for the last time before we actually purchase this. And in the meantime, we are sorting out the construction license and the final permissions from the government to actually build everything. But everything is pretty much laid out for us in the technological park in Fuerteventura. So this is where the first installation is going to start, and it's just a matter of weeks really before we start building it.
Wow, that quick?
I mean,
okay, let me
just to be 100% like clear. This is the process. I'm not saying it's going to be built in a couple of weeks or anything like that, but we are going to start with the physical part of the installation already. But it's a process, right? And yeah.
Okay, let me translate that. Okay, Judy có hỏi cái chừng nào họ ráp đó, thì họ nói là họ đang trên cái trên con đường mà xin giấy phép để mà xây dựng, và cái đó là cũng sắp xong rồi. Và ngày 19 tháng 8 này là cái người CEO sẽ qua Croatia để coi cái máy và sẽ đặt hàng. Và sau đó là họ sẽ làm việc trong vài tuần đó là bắt đầu cái máy nó sẽ được lắp ráp. Cái này đã trên đường tiến triển rồi nha các anh em. Okay, Macau. So basically, when you're talking about the permit is almost done, and maybe the 19th of August, the CEO will go to Croatia to check out the machine, right? And put in the order.
In July, not in August. By the end of the
July.
month. Yep, by the end of the month, he's going to be in Croatia for sure. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be 19th, but I think by the end of the month, he should already visit the Croatia, and he's gonna also like provide lots of like videos, probably pictures, like showing the whole installation, what's gonna be built in our facility as well. So this should like calm down our community, I think, a little bit.
So when do you expect concrete to be poured at the site? In August, September?
To be honest, I cannot answer this like 100% because I don't know how long the shipping is gonna take, how long the purchase is gonna take, because it's like it's a big purchase. It's like a couple of $1 million, and it has to be done through lawyers, and I'm not sure exactly how long these things happen like legally, and how long the shipping is gonna take. But I would imagine that there would be around like September that we might start physically building this.
Wow.
But this is
okay.
Probably I cannot guarantee this. Like maybe even earlier, maybe a little bit longer. It's like I'm pretty sure our CEO, like on the next AMA, can answer this like in more details. This is my kind of like estimate.
Okay. Alright, Judy có hỏi là chừng nào sẽ đổ xi măng vô cho cái chỗ xây dựng đó, thì anh ta nói là tùy theo cái lắp ráp của công ty lắp ráp cái máy và bao lâu để đưa được cái máy đó tới cái chỗ cho họ cần. Thì anh nói là hy vọng là khoảng chừng tháng 9 hoặc có thể sớm hơn hoặc có thể trễ hơn, tùy theo cái chương trình mà họ cái nhà máy họ lắp ráp bao lâu và vận chuyển bao lâu đó, cái khả năng. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so once you have the machine ordered, how long is the process to put it into the location that you need? So Judy hỏi là nếu một khi mà công ty họ lắp ráp xong rồi và họ vận chuyển tới rồi thì bao lâu để mà xây dựng nha? Okay, Macau, go ahead.
Yeah, we are still on schedule to finish the construction by the end of the year. So if we start with the physical construction in September, within 3 months it should be completed, and so by the end of the year it should be up and running. We are still like in schedule for that.
Oh, great news. Okay, Judy hỏi thì anh ta trả lời là công ty cũng đang dự tính là tới cuối năm là xong, mà một khi cái máy họ tới rồi thì khoảng chừng 3 tháng lắp ráp là sẽ xong nha anh em. Okay. Okay, so once the machine is already in and up and running, how long does it take to get meaningful results that needed by Carbon? Judy có hỏi một khi mà cái máy lắp ráp rồi thì họ cần bao nhiêu thời gian để mà chạy cái máy, để mà lấy được những cái thông tin của cái máy đó, nó phát triển như thế nào đó, cái này. Yes sir, go ahead sir.
Yeah. Well, it depends really what you mean by meaningful results. I mean, the moment when the installation is running, we're going to produce energy, and we're gonna be able to generate profits. But obviously, from the very beginning, it's not going to be running on full capacity. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some like future alignments and some kind of adjusting the whole system so it's more effective. But from the moment that it's up and running, it's going to producing the results, and also the moment when we start produce any profits from the installation, we also going to start the buyback program for the Carbo token. So parts of the profits generated from the installation is going to be used for buybacks of the Carbo token from exchanges.
Okay. Anh ta nói là một khi cái máy nó chạy á, là họ sẽ được những cái những cái xin energy liền và họ sẽ xài được liền. Judy, let me clarify the questions. I know that the first project you guys are needed to get data results, such as how much input, how much output, do you lose anything as holding, half-life and whatever, stuff like that. So I think the last time we talked to Udo, he said that you guys needed data and digitize everything. So I guess this is the first project's linked to what you're trying to do, right? To digitize this?
Let me expand on this and clarify this a little bit. So the first installation is going to be research and development, the smaller one.
Right.
So we're gonna start optimizing our processes. And we're going to already produce some energy out of it, so it's going to generate some profits. But the main purpose of this first installation is going to be as you mentioned, just to generate enough data, so we know exactly which kind of waste product we need to utilize, what's needed for that, just all like how the whole installation and the process works. But even though it's going to be on a smaller scale and it's going to be just like mostly the purpose of the generating data, we're still going to produce energy, because we're still going to use the same processes that are going to be needed later in the bigger installation. So there's going to be some profits generated already from the small installation.
Yeah. So the question is, how long is that process you need to collect data? Like how many?
Well, it's going to be ongoing process. Because the first small installation is going to be research and development. So it's always going to be trying new things, and it's also we need certain standard of the running of the processes in order to get the money from European Union. So for example, just to get subvention, we might need to collect different types of data to be able to show to Europe, to the subventions authorities that we are aligned with certain like a European Union directives with something. So it's always going to be constantly generating the data and trying new things, but also this is going to be just generating profits on a smaller scale. And once we actually have the business model in the research and development, we see exactly that this machine generates profits, and also that the Europe is going to help us financing this, and also the RIC investors, as well as we mentioned in white paper. This is going to speed up the installation process of the larger TIF-25 installation.
So is there a requirement from the European Union require you to have a 3 months, or 6 months, or 9 months of data in order for them to look at your project, or is there not a requirement of that?
As far as I know, there is no time requirements like that, but it has to be. We need to. Well, like first of all, there's a couple of different types of European Union subventions that we apply to. There are some direct funds directly from European Union, coming directly from Brussels, from Europe, and these are the largest funds that we want to get. But there are also some national funds funds from national level. So there's some money is coming from European Union to countries like Spain, and the national authorities in the countries distribute these funds for projects like ourselves. So we are applying for both of these kind of things, and the largest parts of the chunks of the funds are direct European Union funding. And there is no, as far as I know, there is no time limits that we need to have some data for certain amount of time. But we need to fulfill certain requirements. So there are like, I'm not expert in this field, so I'm pretty sure like Udo can explain this more. But the way how I've been explaining this is like there is a couple of things that Europe wants to see. So for example, we need to prove that this is generating some energy. That we are actually able to obtain some energy. We need to also be able to prove that we utilize waste. So it's a matter of starting the processes and getting results and showing the data that we actually generate energy. We can use this energy because it's form of syngas. We have the technology to purify this, to charge it into hydrogen, and then also we utilize the waste. And so there's going to be some contracts from the local companies waste companies in Fuerteventura that we already have. So European Union is going to want to see that we are fulfilling all these things, and this is based on that they're going to give us the money. So it's just a matter of starting the processes and letting this run for a bit. But I don't think there is like any specific time restriction that we need to be running this for like 6 months or longer. No, I'm pretty sure that's not the case.
Okay, we talk a lot, so let me try to translate. Judy có hỏi là tại vì cái máy đầu tiên của họ là sẽ về cho research and development để mà lấy thông tin của cái máy, họ ra bao nhiêu, họ vô bao nhiêu sản phẩm, ra bao nhiêu sản phẩm, ra cái gì. Và Judy có hỏi là tại vì công ty đang có xin tiền của chính phủ, của European Union cho những cái chương trình này, thì trong đó họ nói là họ đang xin nhiều cái chương trình khác nhau, cũng như là bên Spain không, hoặc là European Union không, thì lớn nhất. Và trong cái đó thì Judy có hỏi là trong cái đó họ sẽ có đòi hỏi là thời gian bao nhiêu để lấy cái thông tin hay không, thì Macau trả lời là không có, họ không có đòi hỏi, nhưng mà có những thứ họ phải cần làm để mà xin được cái tiền đó, giống như là cái máy đó nó có vô nó vô rác và nó lại có thể làm ra được những cái xin gas hay không, và họ nói là mặc dù là cái máy này là một cái máy để lấy thông tin thôi, nhưng mà họ cũng có thể kiếm được tiền, tại vì họ sẽ ra được những cái xin gas để mà bán lại cho thị trường. Okay, so nãy giờ basically là chỉ có nói như vậy thôi. Okay, sir, I think I trying to summarize that up real quick there.
Okay.
Are there, well, our question is, are there any, we know that there's 2 orders for Canary Island that you guys trying to build right now. Are there any other orders in the pipeline right now?
Yes, we are actually the first installation is going to be in Fuerteventura, the T20 the T6 research and development in Parque Tecnológico, and the main installation T25. But we are pretty sure that we're going to get all this subventions from European Union, and this is more or less like a $20 to $30 million. Like this is how much Europe pays. So because of that, we're going to be able to put more installations. So we actually started the processes as well, just to meeting with the local government in other islands, in Gran Canaria, in Tenerife. I know Udo and Camina, our chief engineer, was in Gran Canaria for last week, and they had lots of meetings with the government as well, because we want to be sure that the moment when money comes from Europe, we want to be able to utilize the machines and build it like right away, not only 2 but more, pretty much, because it's a process as well. So once the research and development is working, we're gonna know that, okay, this is how we do it, we need this, we need all the data, all the things that we information that we need, we're gonna collect in the meantime. But we want to be able to start building other installations as soon as we can, pretty much. Just there is no time to waste. The more installations we build, the faster we build, it's going to reflect in the token price faster, because we're going to start the buyback the process of the token and everything. So
okay,
yeah.
So basically, are you saying that Fuerteventura needs more than the 2 units that you currently have, or are you already have orders to be filled?
Well, yeah, the Fuerteventura. If we want to solve the problem of pollution of the waste in Fuerteventura, we would need, based on our calculations, we would have needed between 50 and 20 installations. So there's a lot of waste. But the thing is that we don't want to. Obviously, we cannot just come and just do everything. Obviously, there are some companies who do this kind of thing. So we're not going to take everybody's business. But so we're going to start with the 2 installations in Fuerteventura. But after this is done, and also in the meantime, once we start to receive funds from European Union for this, we're going to start building on other islands as well, in also Canary Island. So we are starting this whole a processes of the legal requirements for other islands now as well, because it takes time. So this is why we are starting this already.
So just in Fuerteventura, you are needing 50 to 60 units by itself already, not talking about other locations, right? Okay.
If we want to get rid of the problem of the pollution, we would need around at least 15 installations. But we're not going to provide all of this, because there are some other companies. We only going to build what we need for us. 2 machines in Fuerteventura is enough. If we can build more, we're going to build more. It's not a problem. But first we need to make sure. We need to prove to the government, to our investors, that this is something that we can build. This is first of all, that the technology is working and it's ready, and then the second part, that we can actually build this kind of things and deliver on results.
Okay, let me translate that. Judy có hỏi là hiện tại bây giờ thì công ty có những cái order khác hay không? Thì anh ta nói là một khi mà họ xong 2 cái máy này á, và họ có thông tin của 2 cái máy này là nó hoạt động tốt và nó có lấy được cái xin gas, thì lúc đó bên European Union sẽ đưa một số tiền lớn trước cho họ để họ làm tiếp tục. Thì cái số tiền đó có thể từ 20 tới 30 triệu để mà họ sẽ đưa trước. và một khi họ đưa Clean Carbon được nhận số tiền đó thì họ sẽ xây thêm nhiều nhà máy nữa. Có thể là họ sẽ thay thêm trên Ventura, hoặc là họ có thể đi tới những cái công ty khác, những cái hòn đảo khác, để mà xây thêm những cái máy của Clean Carbon. Cái thứ nhất. Cái hai nữa là trong ảnh có nói là trên cái chỗ mà đầu tiên đó là Ventura là có thể có phần phải là 15 cái máy mới làm hết cái rác của trên cái hòn đảo này. Thì hiện tại bây giờ là họ chỉ cần là 2 cái đầu tiên để mà họ có thông tin là nói cho nhà nước là European Union là nó đang hoạt động tốt, nó có result tốt, thì họ sẽ lấy được tiền. Ok, thì cái đó là cái câu hỏi cuối của cái bên cái thằng building nha. Bây giờ mình qua câu hỏi khác. You know what? It's killing me, Macau, to see that as big as Clean Carbon project is, that the wallet holder for Clean Carbon is around 2,500 wallet holder. My question is, what is your plan to grow your wallet holder? And let me translate before you answer. Chưa đây có hỏi là một cái chương trình như là Clean Carbon nó lớn như vậy thì tại sao chỉ có 2,500 người giữ cái coin của Carbon thôi, và họ có những cái cách nào để mà phát triển cái bao nhiêu người đầu tư vào cho cái Clean Carbon? Okay, sir, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Let me say something real quick. Me and Macau discussed about this last chat for kind of wow. We have some surprise for the community. So Macau, go ahead and tell them something we may drive up a lot of investors. So go ahead and tell them for get some exciting.
So there is a couple of actually things in the pipeline, like scheduled that. Like first of all, let me agree with you. It hurts me and the whole our team even more. I mean, we put like all our hearts and energy into this project, and we know how great it is. We know how big the potential it is, and just most of the people, they don't see it. They're gonna realize like when the price is already flying to the moon. But to be honest, I mean, we had like really the worst kind of the luck possible with the timing of the launch, with everything. So just the moment when we decided to launch, this whole crypto market collapsed pretty much. And now we are trying to find the ways how to counter this. Like we are here, we're gonna deliver on the project, we're gonna build. So no matter what, this is our baby, this is our life, and we are here to stay. And there is a couple of things that we are actually doing. That there are two different parts. There is the installation part, and as I already answered a couple of questions, we are building this. We are already we are very close to actually starting the construction. So things are moving. And there is also the token part. That this is more or less like my domain, that I'm responsible for many things. And we have different things scheduled. Like we are almost ready with starting of the treasury. So this is it's probably going to be done tomorrow. I think that we just need less translations for the website. So this is going to be another mechanism how we can get additional funds for the project, and we want to do it in a transparent way, according to our roadmap and our white paper. And we also over the weekend we prepared some nice idea. Some new contents that we're gonna announce for our community, something that can get people more Carbo, and in the same time it's gonna help with the price a little bit and with the trading volume. So we're gonna announce this over weekend, but I think it's gonna be really nice. Yeah, and there are also other things. We are constantly talking with the market makers, with different people, with different companies, and just moving forward pretty much with the project. And we obviously it would be much better if there was different market conditions and the price of the Carbo would just fly to the moon right away. But it is what it is, and we're not gonna stop working, and we're gonna deliver on the promises. And I'm pretty sure the project's gonna be good.
Okay, so let me try to translate that. Macau nói là có hai vấn đề để mà phát triển cái người đầu tư vô cho Cleancarbon. Cái thứ nhất là cái installation, là cái lắp ráp của hai cái máy. Nếu mà họ cứ đi trên con đường mà cái roadmap của họ, đó là cái thứ nhất. Một khi lắp ráp thì Macau nghĩ là sẽ có nhiều người đầu tư vào hơn. Cái thứ hai nữa là bên cái token, họ sẽ bắt đầu cái treasury cho cái token của Cleancarbon, và họ sẽ có nhiều cái contest, là giống như là chắc là thưởng đó hả, được thưởng những cái game được thưởng thêm Carbo. Và cái thứ ba là cái market maker, thì Judy cũng chưa có nghe được rõ là cái vấn đề là cái thứ nhất là họ sẽ dùng đi trên cái roadmap là installation, là lắp ráp cái máy để mà phát triển. Cái thứ hai là cái token and treasury. Macau, I understand the treasury is the funds for you to invest in other tokens to make money for Carbo. Is that?
Yes, exactly. This is the this is different types of investments, and this is going to help the speed up the development process of the Carbo token and even installations as well in the future. So, for example, we can build additional things related to the token. We can build, for example, mobile app. We can do other things. This is like the money has to come from somewhere, right? So instead of just like spending what we collected, and then once it's spent, it's gone. We prefer to invest it and then just make it in more sustainable way. So use the profit generated for development of the project, and also salaries for the team and everything. So that's the idea.
So I see that the numbers of followers on Telegram and Discord and all that stuff, the number hasn't changed much as a member. Are you what is your goals is to get to a wider net beside, installation? I know that the market is down and we're just trying to build the base of the strong foundation for the growth. But are there any plan to grow social media to get more people to follow and things like that?
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, like at this moment, we are doing marketing all the time. But in current market condition is just wasting money pretty much, because like Dominic, our marketing director, would be able to tell you more about this, but it's just like if you look at any like Twitter accounts who promote, if you look at any YouTube channels, influencers who promote projects, everybody's numbers is like 4-5 times down pretty much, and people are just like waiting pretty much. So for us, it's just it doesn't make sense to push it too hard at the moment, because we have to pay a lot of money and we don't get enough results. So in a sense, we do marketing. We have people coming to our group all the time, but it's not like exponential. It doesn't happen very, very fast. And this is our design, that in a sense we don't want to spend too much money now for marketing and get little results out of that. We prefer to spend our energy right now to just build certain things around the project. So the moment when market conditions gets better a little bit, we are ready for the world with bigger and more established project already, and then we can push more.
Okay, great. Judy có hỏi là tại sao cái mấy vài tuần vừa qua là cái lượng người mà theo dõi Cleancarbon trên Telegram hoặc là trên social media không có phát triển, thì anh ta nói là bây giờ cái thị trường nó rất là downtrend, nó rất là thấp rồi. Bây giờ có bỏ tiền vô để mà quảng cáo hay gì thì cũng như không thôi. Và họ muốn đổi qua chiến lược là bây giờ đi theo cái roadmap là build xây dựng cái công ty từ bên trong. Thì một khi cái thị trường nó xanh thì nó sẽ bay nhanh hơn, tốt hơn. Okay, sir. All right, let me see. Go to the next questions here. Are there any more plans to get into more exchanges, other exchange and stuff like that for Cleancarbon? Chị có hỏi là có công ty có chiến lược gì về cho đưa cái carbon lên trên những cái sàn khác đó, các anh em? Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, so we had the first centralized exchange schedule in the end of Q2, quarter 2, 2022, but we had to reschedule this a little bit, unfortunately, with a couple of reasons, pretty much. The first main reason is that most of our funds that we collected during the pre-sale are still in BNB, and for this we need, first of all, we need market makers that we are in talks right now. We need the listing fees for the exchange, and we also need the liquidity. And the problem is that most of our funds at the moment are in BNB, and because of that, we cannot just sell BNB now with the profit. Obviously, I was doing some dollar cost averaging, and I was able to exchange 50 to 60% of the BNB into stable coins, but now we would need more stable coin to list on exchange, and this is why we are talking with market makers, because there are some possibilities to get some additional liquidity from them. So this is something that is definitely going to happen. We've already started the talks with the top 10, with 2 of the exchanges in top 10. So this is definitely something that's going to happen sooner than later. But also, as I mentioned, I mean, this is not the best moment to launch, even on centralized exchanges, because just in general, the interest of people in any crypto project is at very low at the moment, and we will have to pay the same fees, we will have to do the same amount of work, and at the end we get much less results. And so if we launch at the centralized exchange right now, it would not change much for our project. Pretty much it would just be extra cost that is not needed. So again, it goes back to the same idea. We prefer to build our project right now, and then we can list on bigger exchange later, once we have enough trading volume, once we established, once everything is working perfectly.
Great. Okay, so Judy có hỏi là có lên những cái sàn khác, thì anh ta nói là hiện tại là họ đang tính lên cái centralized exchange, nhưng mà cái đó phải dừng lại là tại vì họ cần tiền để listing fee cộng với lại tiền liquidity để bỏ vào. Và hiện tại hồi xưa là cái pre-sale của công ty Carbo là họ giữ BNB, và cái thị trường nó rớt thì BNB nó cũng rớt theo. Cho nên nếu mà bây giờ họ bán BNB ra mà họ lấy tiền lại thì nó không có được bao nhiêu, và họ sẽ ráng, và Macau cũng đã ráng đẩy một số qua cái stablecoin để mà giữ, nhưng mà cũng chưa được. Và anh ta nghĩ rằng nếu mà cái thị trường này mà mình có ra những cái sàn khác thì cũng coi như là ổn tiền, và anh ta nghĩ rằng là để dành cái đó và xây dựng cái hệ thống của Carbo, và một khi nó xanh thì họ có thể lên những cái sàn lớn hơn và tốt hơn. Okay, sir. Thank you for that answer.
Pleasure.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts to? This is quite important. Okay, they emphasize these questions a lot. In your opinion, do you have any thoughts to when Carbo will hit $1?
Soon. To me, it's soon. Let me tell you guys this. Okay,
I think Johnny is better than me answering this question. To be honest, I really don't know. I'm pretty sure we're gonna hit $1 and much more than that. But when it's gonna happen, I don't to be honest. I'm at the moment I'm a little bit bearish on all crypto. I think there might be even more price drop in the end of July and August, and everything is correlated. And I think we need to wait for the market sentiment to improve, and once it happens, I'm pretty sure the price is going to explode, and also if we deliver on the promises that we did, and we are starting on this, we are working on things. So I'm optimistic, but I don't know exactly when it's going to happen. Yes.
We are not going to hold you to this answer, but we'd like to hear, in your opinion, in 30 days, 90 days, 180 days,
Let me answer your question. This question for him, because me and him really talked about it. Okay.
Wait. Let me translate. Let me translate. Judy có hỏi là theo Macau thì Macau nghĩ là cái Carbo chừng nào nó lên $1 đó anh chị. Go ahead, Johnny. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Okay, here's the point. Okay, let me say it in English and then I translate a little bit afterward. I and Macau have speak about this, about a project before even launch on the market. And sadly, when the project had launched, before it's launched like 12 hours, the market it dropped like a lot, 80 billions, 84 billions in 12 hours. And after that, it's another 200 plus thousand billion. So the thing is, I promised to Macau. That's why I worked so hard for this project, and I know Macau pretty well. His personality, it's just like I am, upfront person. He don't go around, okay, and he put all his mind into the project. As you guys can see, not a lot of crypto projects out there that the CEO, CTO, CMO, I mean the whole developer team worked as hard. And take a look on the real picture where it's the developer team that work day and night and beyond on national news, on televisions and all that. It's only legit project can do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And where investor wallets in here? I mean, investor knows about the project. And I speak out loud, it's 90 to 95% investor out there not even read the project. They not even read the white paper. They not even know exactly what they invested in. They just they heard some influence from all the investors, YouTube channels and news. And that's how they put their investing money in. Sadly, but it's true. Okay. So I make her have talk and like I tell him, I honor with you, okay? I swear. I'm not lying, I tell you what my house here. I'm pretty sure that when Cleancarbon launch, in the first 2 days will be around 68 to 75 cents. I'm not lying to you guys. I mean, I have that down to earth. The sad thing is, all the investors, they not understand Cleancarbon like I do. They don't know Cleancarbon. They don't read the plan, the project. So they're not like, I have a full trust in it. And I understand a lot of investors out there scared and worried about Cleancarbon first. Launching a really, really, really bad situation when it's launched in the market. It's down the hill drain, really, really deep. And second part of it, because how try to protect an investor and protect the project. He thinking a lot of way to protect the investor. Ended up he get backfire for doing that to save you guys, and he get backfire. Okay, he tried to hold the coin for investor coming in for they can dump it. So the investor like us, like we are from beginning safe. Ended up other investors, they don't know, they don't read about the project, so they scared, they ran away. They make a little bit of money and they run either way. And even the investor like us, some of them, they still scared. Well, first in this market, a lot of the investors, they just want to do what developers say. So by how on this side try to save in us, and on the other side, the investor thinking the project not legit because he moved the launch day. Okay, the launching for the project day because he just want the market get a little bit better for investor like us, booking profit. Okay, and then he stopped the give all the coin back because he don't want some pre-sale people still don't understand about the project and dump it, so hurt the new investor. But turn around, he get backfire on it. The new investor actually hurt us more than the pre-sale investors. Okay, so like I say, and at the bad time and everything launch when a launch day is like not the way success like I think. And if 35% people understand Cleancarbon like we do, oh well, there's maybe $3 by now at least. It's not going to be the prices at launch. I'm serious. So yeah. I just hope everything all right, and everyone, will be happy in the future. And Macau told me straight up front, Johnny, you have my word, and you're a close friend of mine. I tell you the truth. Okay, this project is mine. He never will leave this project behind. He will stay with him forever. This is what his word. You can renounce it to them if you like to. But Macau never give up on this project.
Yeah.
And it's there. And he know will be success. It's not just he not live in it. He not gonna run away, but he know that will be success. That's it. That's his word promises to me.
No, thank you, Johnny. That's 100% correct. And I can add to this that I know that this project is going to be successful or later, because once we build the installation and it generates profits, we're going to use the money to buy back the token. So even if investors don't believe in this, we're gonna drive the price up with the buybacks. So I'm pretty sure this will happen. So this is why I'm optimistic. Like when it's going to happen exactly, I don't know, because I don't have like a crystal ball and see like when the crypto market conditions going to improve, when exactly our installation is going to be running. But we are working on it, and this is going to happen, and nothing and nobody's going to stop us. So this is why I'm optimistic, and this is why I'm also like calm, and I'm not like worried. Like I'm pretty sure that people who are with us now, they're gonna thank us later, because this is like the price of the token is never gonna be as cheap as it is now. So this is, yeah, people's gonna thank us for that.
Okay, let me explain this to them. Ok, chào mọi người. Nãy cho này có nói với mọi người bằng tiếng Anh với Macau á, thì mình có nói rất là rõ là khi mà cái Cleancarbon launch trên thị trường này á, 12 tiếng trước khi nó launch thị trường rớt 80 mấy tỷ, rồi sau đó 3 ngày nữa nó rớt thêm 200 mấy chục tỷ nữa trong cái full circulating market cap á. Ok, rồi Macau là muốn bảo vệ cái người investor, cái người mà đầu tư vào cái dự án này á, là Macau muốn bảo vệ mình và bảo vệ họ. Macau muốn cho cái người đầu tư vào sau này á là không có bị lỗ lã, vì những cái người mua pre-sale sẽ bán ra gây hại cho đến cái dự án và gây hại đến cái người đầu tư sau này. Nhưng mà ngược lại, anh ta đã bị cắn ngược lại, bởi vì anh ta có cái ý là bảo vệ người đầu tư. Cái thứ nhất là làm cho cái người đầu tư như mua pre-sale á, người ta sợ quá. Khi launch ra nghe Macau nói giữ là nó chỉ đưa 1% một ngày thôi, thì nó giữ cái coin là 3 tháng 10 ngày. Ok, rồi sau đó Macau lại phải bảo vệ cái người mua sau này. Ok, là giống như là không có để cho những cái người mà mua pre-sale hay những cái người làm marketing cho Macau phá cái thị trường này, thấy nó nhân đôi nhân ba bán hết, rồi thị trường nó rớt, tội những người đầu tư mới và làm cho dự án nhìn xấu đi. Thì Macau phải chỉ đưa 1% lại cho cái người đầu tư vào pre-sales để bảo vệ những người sau, mà ngược lại những người sau này lại không có tin tưởng vào dự án. Họ có nhiều người bán đi và không có trở lại dự án, và những cái người đó sau này sẽ feel sorry cho họ, bởi vì họ đã miss một cái opportunity rất là lớn để get wealth. Ok, rồi cái người như tất cả những nhà đầu tư Macau giờ cái ngày mà launching á, ngược lại để coi thị trường nó có hơn được tí xíu nào hay là không, để tốt cho người đầu tư. Ngược lại người ta nghĩ Cleancarbon lại gạt những người khác để lấy tiền. Mình nói cho mọi người nghe cái này rất là buồn luôn, là Cleancarbon Company á, cái pre-sale á, cái profit ở đó là BNB, it's $428 là cho một cái BNB, and now it's worth $220. They lost half of the pre-sale money. Mọi người biết khi have 40 employees, 40 người employee phải trả tiền lương họ salary mỗi tháng. Công ty cái tiền pre-sale bây giờ chỉ còn có 300.000 thôi. They have like $300,000 left, and they want to do a lot of things for the community. Well, anyone thanks them for that? No, they just worry about their money in their pocket get lost, but they don't want investing. So how they can make profit when the company try to success and the project try to be grown? Nhưng mà không có những người như chúng ta chỉ chờ cái lợi dụng. We wait for the best moment for opportunity to make money. But well, we have to help them. We have to investing in for they can build liquidity more to providing. Macau put a lot of money in the liquidity and pancake swap for investors. He don't have no money left. So where the money he gonna pay for his employees? Mọi người phải có một cái câu hỏi và cái câu trả lời chính cho mình. Đừng có ích kỷ quá mà mình chỉ nghĩ cho mình là cái người phải có lợi nhuận. Nhưng mà thật ra cái dự án nào cũng vậy. Any project success because the investor and a good director for the project. Okay? So by the way, I mean, myself, I believe in clean carbon to whatsoever. I told Macau, not because we are friends and then we talk good about each other or whatsoever. That's why I stay quiet. Bởi vậy như Johnny không phải là bạn của Macau, rồi mình chỉ nói chuyện với mọi người có vẻ là bảo vệ cái dự án này và Macau. No, I'm not like that. I'm not protecting the project. I'm believing in the project. That's two different things. Not because I'm his friends and then I'm protecting him a project. No, it's not like that. Mình nói Macau, mình tin tưởng dự án này, mình vẫn đầu tư. Okay? When my new project coming out, I will sponsor more for Clean Carbon. I already talked to him on this. I tell you, I want Clean Carbon to reach up over $100 when the market on green. Okay, everyone know more about Clean Carbon, and when the Clean Carbon machine ready operating, Clean Carbon will be above $50, and that's when you guys feel sorry for you that you don't understand about this project. And by that time, government will get involved into buying the machine because they want to have a control of it. And when they buy the project, they have to own percentage of the clean carbon. Okay? So I have to explain this for all the investors understand this. And one day, you guys don't have to feel sorry for yourself that you missed a ride to the moon. Ok, mọi người, mình mới nói chuyện với Macau với mọi người, giải thích cho mọi người biết cái dự án này như thế nào trong tương lai. Thì mình cũng mong mọi người là đọc cái dự án để hiểu thêm về cái dự án này. Đừng có để cho những cái lời khác hay là những cái động lực nào làm cho mình không có tốt hơn. Có một cái tư tưởng không có tốt để chính mình sẽ đánh mất cơ hội của mình. Okay, now get back to Miss Judy. I don't want to say anything for real. Mình không muốn nói gì tại mình không muốn mọi người nghĩ là mình bạn với Macau and then you guys think I spotted Macau for something. No, I'm not like that. Trust me.
No,
Me and him, we invest. White and black. Trust me.
All right, Macau, let me let's share something with you, okay? As
Sure.
Asian as a whole, and as a Vietnamese, a smaller part, there's things that Asian we do very well, is that we can smell where the money is. Okay? For me, I smell money here. For me, there's three things that has to come together for me to consider an investment, huge investment. First of all, is there a problem in society to be solved?
Yeah.
Is there a solution to the problem? And is the solution simple? So if you have a big problem like trash and waste in the world, it's just everywhere, as long as you're alive, you have waste. So it's a huge problem. The solution that I see you guys presenting is very simple. It's the machines. It look very compact. It's very simple, and the result and the solutions is simple. Okay, so when that three things come together, I smell money, and like I say, as Asian, we smell the money. Okay, where the money is. So and I believe that this is a really good project. Hopefully, the results come out of the next two installation is a good result for everybody. And on that note, we are going to close with something looking into the future, which I hope you help me out here. You didn't answer my other questions, but anyway, once Clean Carbon is fully developed, where do you see Clean Carbon as a year from today, 3 years from today, and 5 years from today? Because what in my mind is that you have very limited number of coins as far as crypto. So
she's looking for a positive. We're looking for a positive answer for the community. Okay, chị Judy dịch là tiếng Việt cho mọi người đi.
Dạ, Judy có hỏi là bây giờ mình tới cái khúc cuối thì Judy muốn hỏi là một khi Clean Carbon nó đã phát triển xong rồi thì trong 1 năm, 3 năm hoặc 5 năm thì công ty này nó sẽ đi tới đâu? Cái thứ nhất, cái thứ hai nữa, theo Judy nhìn thấy á, là cái coin của Clean Carbon nó rất là ít. Ok, nó chỉ có 500 triệu coin thôi, mà một khi cái này nó phát triển
400 and some million now.
Thì một khi cái này nó phát triển rồi á, cái coin nó rất là ít và công ty nó sẽ mua lại nữa một khi nó có tiền với những cái chính phủ của European Union. Thì những cái coin này á, nó rất là ít. Thì Judy đang có suy nghĩ là hỏi tại anh thấy như thế nào trong 1 năm, 3 năm và 5 năm của cái chương trình này. Go ahead, sir. The next 1, 3 and 5 years of Clean Carbon.
Sure. So yeah. First of all, is the installation. So in like you asked first in a 1 year time. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be at least 2 installations working in 1 year time. In 2-3 years time, there's going to be probably 5 to 6 installations. Maybe in countries even like Vietnam. I'm gonna meet with Johnny very soon in Vietnam, and we're gonna discuss some things. We are always looking for some new markets. But once obviously we need to establish the first installations in Canary Islands, and then we are ready to move to other countries. And the 3 years, we are thinking of like some franchising model. So we're gonna sell some ready know-how technology for other companies, for other people. So this way we can grow like really much faster. And hopefully in the meantime, there's gonna be another like a bull run, even bigger than the next one coming. So by the time we start another bull run, I think it's going to be probably like 60-70% of Carbo tokens left in circulation. I think we have like a 460 something million left right now. We are planning to sell at least like 50 million per year in the first few years. So it's going to be less and less tokens in circulation. There's going to be buybacks coming from many installations, boosting the price constantly. And hopefully we're gonna catch another like a bull run and another like market cycle from the very beginning, and we're gonna be ready to just ride the waves pretty much. And in the 5 years time, we are hoping to get some governments involved. Once we have the worldwide business working in different countries, this is proof even for governments that we are really the problem solvers, and we can fix the solutions even in some countries on some islands. So once any kind of government gets involved, we are maybe in the beginning could be some like African country nearby, the Fuerteventura, for example. Like this is, we are talking billions, not millions, in the forms of the market cap of the project. So this could be like really true explosion, and this is where we're going.
Okay, so I'm trying to phrase this question,
dịch là tiếng Việt trước đi. Chị chưa dịch là tiếng Việt trước thì hỏi để quên.
Okay, so thì Macau nói là trong 1 năm á, thì chắc chắn là sẽ có 2 cái máy ráp, và từ 2 năm tới 3 năm thì từ 5 tới 6 cái máy ráp nữa. Và có thể là trong thời gian này có thể hy vọng là Johnny sẽ giúp Macau đưa máy này về tới Việt Nam. Trong thời gian 5 năm thì hy vọng là nhà nước họ sẽ lấy được những cái contract của nhà nước, và nhà nước sẽ dùng cái máy của họ. Và trong cái năm thứ 3 đó là có thể là để mà phát triển cái này mạnh hơn thì họ sẽ bán cái technology của Clean Carbon của cái máy này cho những người đầu tư khác để họ có thể phát triển cái máy rác này cho cộng đồng lẻ hơn. Và anh ta cũng có nói là hiện tại bây giờ chỉ còn khoảng chừng 460 triệu coin Clean Carbon mà thôi, và cho những vài năm đầu thì họ sẽ bán ra mỗi năm khoảng chừng 50 triệu coin thôi. Cho nên các anh chị ơi, ít lắm nha. Nếu mà các anh chị nào đang dẫn men chắc không bán đâu. We're not gonna sell no more. Macau, we're holding on to these coins. Here's the thing though. what do you see the valuation of Clean Carbon as a company in 1, 3, and 5 years? What's the valuation of your company you think it will be at that time?
Well, like first of all, the token is kind of, it's backed, it's connected with the installation. So the whole, like, even if you just think about the installation, once we have the first installation running, one installation is worth around, it depends on the size, but it's worth between like 5 and 10 million euro per installation. So for example, our whole market cap at the moment, I think is just like $1.something million of the token. So once we have the first installation, like automatically we are worth like 5 times more. So the token price should like adjust to 5x like right away, the moment when we have first installation, because the token is really backed in physical assets. So it's really valued that much, pretty much. If people, so I think people will understand this.
Let me translate before you say anything else. I forget because that's very important. Okay, Macau có nói là một cái máy khi mà họ lắp ráp là họ kiếm được 5 tới 10 triệu hả Johnny? The cost của một cái máy.
It's one cost of the machine 5 to 6 million euro. It means around 7 to 8 US million dollars.
Okay, mà một khi á, là một cái máy mà họ lắp ráp là cái coin á, là nó đi thẳng về với lại đi thẳng về với lại cái lắp ráp. Nếu mà họ lắp ráp thì cái giá trị của cái coin nó gấp 5 lần. Cho nên một cái máy là nếu mà 6 triệu thì 6 5 là cái giá trị của cái coin nó sẽ lên 30 triệu. Yeah, fine, man. Cái đó hơi quan trọng nha. Okay, we like money. Macau, we like money.
It's 7 lần 5 là 35. About 8 million US dollar. Because the European euro is, I think, 1.5 something.
Actually, now it's almost close to 1 because the euro really collapsed with the war in Ukraine.
Right.
I think
it's dropping.
It's about,
I think the smaller T6, I think it's worth like just over 5 million, and the big one T25, I think it's worth almost 10. So it's like so we can say, like, let's say
double.
If we have 2 of the machines working, the research and development and the main one, it's going to be probably around like $15 million. So then we expect the token's going to go like 10x, just based on this information. Because now it's just like the whole economy of the token is just over $1 million. So I think it's just the sky is the limit when we start doing.
That's exciting. That's exciting.
You guys talk about the market, and then I will share some with you too. When the inflation of the crypto market is dropped down to the bottom, it's already been paid. People take loss and run away. Of course, we always have new investors. Okay, mình nói là cái thị trường mà nó downtrend mà nó xuống đáy rồi đó, thì sẽ có người chốt lỗ và ta bỏ thị trường, ta chạy 1-2 năm sau họ lại sẽ trở lại. Nhưng mà lúc nào cũng có người mới sẽ vào thị trường này. Trong khi một cái coin nào đó bắt đầu nó tăng trưởng đột biến, ok, là sẽ có người mới đi vào đầu tư tiếp và những người đã bỏ đi sẽ trở lại. So I explain them, when the market is bottom, is all the way to the bottom, inflation already taken care of, people take their loss from those inflation and ran away. And of course, when of those coins is have big inflate again, they will come back. And if that happens, I keep my words, and you guys will pay attention and see. Okay, you guys know Solana? The price of clean carbon with 18 to 20 months later, if clean carbon do exactly what roadmap been planned and the project on the ground and operating successfully, you guys will see all-time high of Solana, and that's when clean carbon go be the prices in next 20 months. If the market's on green, everything going good, you guys looking for $200 for clean carbon, you guys will feel sorry for yourself.
Yeah,
you guys don't own any of that part of clean carbon. Okay, so mình nói là mọi người biết Solana, cái giá all-time high của nó bây giờ khoảng 18 đến 20 tháng sau, nếu như cái thị trường bắt đầu xanh trở lại và đi lên phát triển như mình đã từng thấy, và nếu thị trường nó đứng chừng khoảng 3 năm thì mình cũng vẫn phải chờ thôi, tại không ai làm gì được hết. Nếu nó xuống đáy rồi nó sẽ lên lại, chứ sợ cái sự lạm phát đã được thao tóm rồi thì nó sẽ phát triển trở lại, và lúc đó cái thị trường nó lên clean carbon supply is only less than 500 million, rất là ít. Mà khi government nó involved rồi á, mọi người để ý coi. Macau, he said 3 years, that's just explanation times. But if cái clean carbon machine success, government stick their nose in it a lot earlier than you guys can imagine.
I think he's trying
and that's
to be,
what we want.
I think he's trying to be safe in a safe zone, right, Macau? I hope it's not 5 years. I hope 2-3 years.
No, it's gonna be sooner than that. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be sooner.
Okay, all right.
Mark it on green, and you guys will see.
Yeah, but thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me. It was a pleasure.
Today, I understand how the coin is connected to the installation and the company, and how that is profit back to the coin. Thank you for that. And let me explain a little bit, because that's quite important. I heard that before, but I couldn't, in my mind, I can't connect. How is that connected back to the coin and as an investor? So Judy có nói là hiện tại thật sự bữa nay cái khúc này rất là quan trọng nha anh em, tại vì người Á Đông mình là chỉ biết tiền thôi, phải không? Tiền thôi. Thì ở đây á là cái installation là cái ráp của cái máy, tại sao nó lại đưa cái đồng coin của Cleancarbon lên cho những người đầu tư như chúng ta, là tại vì trong cái quá trình mà xây dựng á, thì họ đưa cái đồng coin này đi thẳng với lại cái lắp ráp. Coi như nếu mà lắp ráp một cái máy, nhưng mà cái máy nhỏ như T6 là 5 triệu đô euro, thì khoảng chừng 5 triệu đô Mỹ, thì nó nhân gấp 5 lần cái giá trị của cái coin lên. Và cái máy lớn thì khoảng chừng 10 triệu, thì một khi cái đó lắp ráp rồi thì nó nhân gấp 5 lần nữa là 50 triệu cho cái coin, cái clean carbon. Cái giá trị của cái clean carbon này sẽ lên gấp 5 lần tất cả những cái quá trình mà họ ráp những cái máy này. Bây giờ là Judy mới hiểu được là tại sao cái đồng tiền nó đi chung liền với lại cái công ty, nó thật sự như vậy. Và cái thứ nhất và cái thứ hai nữa Judy thấy để là gom góp lại là cái coin của Cleancarbon rất là ít nha mấy anh chị em. Nếu mà các anh chị em nào đã vào rồi thì nếu bán thì bán đừng bán hết nha, hoặc là phải suy nghĩ lại rất là kỹ. Và nếu anh chị em nào đang là lần đầu tiên chưa có mua Cleancarbon thì chưa đề nghị là nên mua một chút xíu. Tại vì nếu suy nghĩ đi, nếu mà mỗi năm họ chỉ bán 50 triệu coin thôi cho vài năm đầu thôi, chưa đi nghĩ là một khi họ nhận được cái tiền của nhà nước hay chính phủ hay là những cái private investor khác thì họ sẽ mua lại Cleancarbon nha các anh chị. Nếu mà cái thị trường nó xuống, và họ sẽ gom góp lại nha các anh chị, họ sẽ dĩ nhiên rồi, một người làm ăn mà
để cho nó không rớt giá được, họ buy back, it's buy back plan. Okay, so, and then you guys were surprised. It's not just that we all have a thought for long term on Cleancarbon. Maybe we nation in the future, Cleancarbon, everyone who knows about it nationwide. I will do a lot of things for Cleancarbon. My project got to be involved into it. Everyone will know Cleancarbon for social media. Everyone will know about this project. And by that time, oh my God, if Cleancarbon, like
I see 5-10 years from now, I think Cleancarbon can go to $1,000 a coin. What do you think?
Well, $1,000
maybe a little bit more than that. I'm not greedy, but
yeah, that's optimistic. I'm always like kind of realist. It means, let's say,
okay.
I mean, yeah, let's say there's like 300 million tokens left, and if the price would be like $1,000, it would mean like 300 billion market cap. This is a lot. I hope we get
no,
there, it's a lot.
No, it's not a lot. Like how I already calculated with you about the growth of crypto market. This inflation take the market down just like 2017 to 2018. But you remember when it come back, it's at 6 times with the regular average market. Let me tell you this. What is 6 times of 3 billion right now, sir?
18 billion.
The all-time high is 18 trillion. The highest market ever been at 3 trillion. So you just X6 is 18 trillion. And like I already explained that to you, okay? With then 5 to 7 years, the cryptocurrency, the whole market cap would be from 16 to 19 trillion dollars. And you talk about 10 years, that number will be still more than 25 trillion, more than 25. So one thing,
because everything like scales up, like so for like we will have to be just like in the first 100 for this to happen. Even that would be enough probably.
No, but what happened when you have 25 trillion? A good project and legit. What did 300 billion worth back then? That's only 3% of 1 trillion, or 30%. 30%. I'm sorry. No, only 3%. The 30% is no. You say 300 or 30? Oh, 300. 300. That's 30% of a trillion, and you're talking about 25 trillion. If you top 100, top 80s, we are there.
I know what you mean.
Looking at you're looking at the Shiba Inu, 9.6 million%. You're talking about Shiba Inu 9.6 million% on just social media. They just want to explode the coin. And what happened when you guys know the project is so legit and actually do something good for our human facilities and helping our human to clean all that pollution? You know what? This world now, we go to electric car, we go to hybrid vehicle, and you guys don't think government try to look on the way to take care of pollution? It's a big problem to our human communities now this day. You guys know that. Those trashes have to be taken care of. And there we go. The clean carbon will be the only one waste system will be used in all the country in the future. I'm looking for like around 5 to 10 years, maybe 12 years. I think every country will have a station and engineering class for clean carbon. That's why I want to be exclusive for Vietnam and with Asia, and I want to be exclusive. I maybe be multimillionaire man, but I'm still gonna work. I am keep my word, Macau. I tell you this. I know.
I know. I know
10 years later, they just good at that.
It's great to talk to you. You always have like I'm always like
I'm be multimillionaire. I'm still gonna be exclusive, and I try to get into US.
Yes. No, perfect. Thank you, guys. Like I think I got a call because I have to call with I have a talk to Udo because he had the call with Market Maker. We need to see what's happening. It was fantastic. Thank you so much for having me. And,
thank you, Macau, for being here.
If there is more questions, in general, we are starting to do like AMAs like regularly in different languages as well. We're also going to do it in the Polish community, in the Spanish community, English, Japanese, and Korean. So every month we want to have like one AMA, at least like with me. Also could be more like Johnny, when you want to talk with Udo and Dominic, we can also organize this. But for us, I think in general, just like let's do it like really regularly. And I think I think in next month it's going to be enough questions already like kind of line up for me, so I'm gonna be busy again.
It's not just that we don't want investor paranoid. I mean, they like what happened to the news? I mean, they just not social media sharing that on social media. What happened to them? So I want Clean Carbon, please keep them posted with the investor with all the community and social media. And today's is a really, really good AMA, and you explain a lot that's really clear, and I really appreciate you, Judy, translate really well, better than I do. I'm serious. I really appreciate that. And sometimes just some words in English is not go along with the Vietnamese, and it's hard for me to listen, one way and other. Judy do a really good job. I really appreciate it. So I hope all the questions you guys did, just gather it. And then we will take care of it once again in 2 weeks with Macau, or 3 weeks from today. You guys more than welcome to ask any question. Not just helping yourself, you're helping Clean Carbon to explode and explode it to all nations and others people knows more about it. So I really appreciate for your time, Macau, and I'm looking forward. I will email Udo, and I will ask him 4 days later, 5 days. I can have another AMA with him and other investor can ask him the question that you want him to answer. Okay.
Perfect. Okay.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Hey,
Thank you so much.
So appreciate it, guys.
Thank you. Pleasure.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.